Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dry Shave Show. And in tonight's episode, if Hillary Clinton is the answer, what the fuck is the question?
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes and giggle and kid around, huh? Giggling like a bunch of young broads in a schoolyard. Well, let me tell a joke.
I wanted this to be professional.
I don't gotta listen to this shit.
You certainly don't, pal. Because the good news is... Awesome!
With Byron, Bertram, and Ivan Penaluna.
Okay, so this is the news that Hillary Clinton announced her presidential bid this week. Which,
yeah, that's right. Big news. So surprising.
Well, absolutely, because I didn't see that one coming at all.
Even Bill Clinton, I like how they just lie all the time. They're like, I haven't decided if I'm going to run. Bill Clinton a while ago was like, I have no idea if she's going to run or not.
I don't think I could find two bigger liars on the planet and put them together and get them married and then give them a political career. I don't think you could find two bigger liars anywhere. I mean, they're fucking toxic, that family.
And that's saying a lot because they're politicians.
Well, yeah, and even by political standards, they're bad. I mean, Hillary Clinton's a fucking lizard. She's the lizard mama.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, what she reminds, she's like Margaret Thatcher, except without the accent and with a dick.
Do you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Hillary Clinton's actually more fucking odiously evil than Margaret Thatcher.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, some people are going to go, what the fuck? They were spitting out their food going, what the fuck did he just say? But no, it's true. I think she is. Hillary Clinton's, it's just, she's greasy with fucking lizard juice.
Yeah. Who do you think is more attractive?
What? A lizard or Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
Well, a lizard. What sort of bearded dragon? What are you talking about?
Is that Margaret Thatcher?
No,
if you had to have
fuck.
sex with one, like
Oh, right. So
I'm
this
talking
is
Margaret Thatcher in her
shag
prime.
or die question.
I'm talking like Margaret Thatcher in her prime, like in her late 60s.
Okay, all right. So I wanted to talk about how Hillary Clinton's a lizard and how she's evil and how it's dangerous for her to be on the political stage for the 2016 election. And you quickly turn it around to which one would you rather have sex with, Margaret Thatcher or Hillary Clinton?
That's right.
That's all you want to know. Okay, so I've got to go back. Let's just fucking suspend all of this for a minute. I've got to go back now, and I've got to imagine Hillary Clinton when she wore those big round glasses and she was a lawyer, and then I've got to imagine Margaret Thatcher working behind the counter of her dad's shop in Grantham in Lincolnshire, and I've got to decide which one of them I'd rather have sex with, and then I've got to think about having sex with them both, compare it, and then give you a fucking answer.
Yeah, well, I'm not very politically well researched.
Okay, Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
Just did it while you were fucking rambling on.
Ah, Jesus.
There you go, Hillary Clinton. But like Nancy Grace, I would do it with extreme prejudice.
Oh, so you would?
Yeah.
You'd fuck her with extreme prejudice.
Absolutely.
So you get kind of turned on in your hatred.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, it'd be a hate fuck.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
But you wouldn't? Would you like hate fuck the Queen?
Nah.
No.
Don't feel that strongly about her.
Yeah. Right.
No. And also, I can't even remember or imagine when she was attractive enough to have sex.
She was attractive. Like, have you seen her on the?
Can we just get back to fucking Hillary Clinton?
Okay. Anyway,
please?
yeah. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So we're talking about Hillary. No, we're talking about Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Right. She's on the political stage now. She's saying, "Vote for me. I'm a lizard."
Yeah.
But this is.
But she'd be the first female lizard.
She would be the first female lizard, as you rightly pointed out. We've had a black president, and now the Democrats, because they're out of ideas, really.
Yeah.
And they go, well, black president. And they go, oh, you voted for that. Okay, woman president. And everybody goes, yeah. And then next they'll go, gay president. They'll go, yeah. Because it's all about new ideas, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about policy. Just fucking put another poster boy or girl on it and just sell that shit again.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it's about. So it just seems like they're pandering to the
That'll be gay
fickle
Asian in a
nature.
wheelchair.
Yeah, I mean, all of these things, they're just pandering to people's aesthetic, really.
But the Democrats are smart because they think of these revolutionary ideas like black guy, woman. The Republicans are like, why didn't we think of that?
Yeah, they just go, old white guy again?
Yeah.
Old white guy.
They'll be like, and Greek guy? No.
Nah. Old white guy with a billionaire? Yeah.
Old white guy multimillionaire with billionaire friends.
Okay, but however, if the Republicans, right, I mean, there's some odious characters in that camp as well, right? I mean, come on. if Hillary Clinton is the answer, what the fuck is the question, really?
Yeah.
I mean, if she's the answer to the problem, and all these people on Facebook already, I've got this campaign going. I haven't told anybody about it yet, but I've got this campaign going. If you're on my Facebook thread and you fucking post something supporting Hillary Clinton, I fire you straight away.
But you're funny that way because you're like a Facebook like
Nazi.
Like
Yeah.
it was just like, what? I don't believe in that. You had chicken tonight. I hate chicken. Fucking unfriended.
No. I don't do it like that. That's what people treat me like that, and I put up with them for a little while, and I
Yeah.
go, you know what? Fuck you. You're a clown. I've stated my point. You're not addressing the point. You're just rambling on with your old shit. Fuck off. I'm done with you.
Right.
And I don't tolerate that sort of stuff.
Our good friend Eric Hammer, he just deleted Facebook altogether now.
Well, that's good. It's a good idea. Because you don't need it. And really, it's horrible. Okay, let me give you this, right? So if you think about it, do you actually get any pleasure out of Facebook? Or is it quite a stressful, horrible thing that you have to navigate?
Well, that's the thing. I just keep reading people's news feeds. I'm like, why am I reading?
Why are you
why
doing
am
this?
I doing this?
You could do something.
It's just like eating chips because they're in front of you. You don't want them, but they're right in front of you.
Exactly.
It's just empty calories in your brain.
Facebook is to communication what, pornography is to sex, or
Yeah.
crack is to cocaine. It's the high octane synthesized version of something pure.
Yeah.
All right, so I think people got to remember that. But anyway, fuck it. We're talking about Facebook now. We should be talking about Hillary Clinton.
Exactly. So Hillary Clinton, I mean, what do you think she's going to win?
Who the fuck knows? I
Yeah.
don't know. Okay, they've got Rand Paul on the Republican ticket. Now, I think that if Rand Paul, he won't get the nomination, but I think if Rand Paul gets the nomination for the Republicans, this will be the first time where people will look at it and go, you know what? Fucking voting for the Republicans is actually voting for a sane person.
Yeah, but there's no way they'll let him win.
Maybe not. Maybe not, but we don't know. I doubt it.
No, they'll get like some reincarnation of Ronald Reagan or something like that.
They'll get
Ronald
Cruz
Reagan's
or whatever his
yeah,
name
they get
is.
Ronald Reagan's cryogenically frozen body.
Yeah, they'll get a
just-
neocon.
They'll de-thought and then just say vote for him.
Yeah, no, it'd be very exciting if Rand Paul ended up with it. It would make me even more vehemently opposed to Hillary.
Yeah,
Absolutely, because he's a chip off the old block.
but who would you rather have sex with, Ron Paul or Hillary Clinton?
Fuck off, Byron. Let's go to the fucking news.
This is the fucking news.
All right, go. In 5, 4. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
This is the fucking news.
Fucking thing sucks.
So our producer Matt Grant here is going to read us the headlines here.
Hey guys, okay, so today for the fucking news, we got a couple of stories here. We got the story of a 73-year-old insurance salesman who was playing cop on the weekend and killed an unarmed black man when he thought he was firing his taser. So this is kind of something that's been exposed in the news. Basically, you can become a volunteer reserve officer for a couple $1,000s. You provide your own gun, your own badge, and a lunch, and you can just go bust heads with the cops.
Well, that basically highlights that there really should be a ceiling on how old you can be whilst being an operational police officer, even at weekends, messing around. Because, 73, you get into the edge there. You reach for a gun, you reach for your taser, fuck, wrong side, pulled out the real gun. But you should, a taser and a real gun feel different.
Yeah, I don't get that. It's like I meant to hit him with my baseball bat, but then I just shot him in the head with a bazooka. They felt the same.
Yeah, I think you'd have to be 73 to make that mistake.
Yeah.
Or a murdering bastard.
Oh, I don't think he's old enough to have enough dementia to shoot somebody.
Dementia starts early sometimes. 73, you could be well into it.
And dementia is the leading cause of racism.
Is it?
No.
Okay, fair enough. I like that. I like that idea, though. I like that. So he's gone, get him, because I saw the footage, right? He's going, get him. Oh, he's resisting arrest. Get your taser out. Or he didn't even, he went, taser. And it's new to him, right? Because the last time he did this shit, it was 1920.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And so all he had was a sort of like 1911, Colt then, and he's pulled out the gun.
Yeah,
taser.
And back then,
gone,
black
boom.
people weren't even people.
Yeah, you could do whatever you wanted.
Do
back
whatever the
then.
hell you want back then. So how was
Exactly.
he supposed to know that the calendar changed days?
Yeah. And can you imagine how surprised he was when he found out he'd done something wrong?
Totally. They're like, you're not supposed to do that. He's like, what? What year are we living in? Are you kidding me?
I know, we're making light of it, but it's quite a tragic story for that man.
Back when President Taft was in power, I could do whatever the hell I want.
President who?
Taft.
Who's President Taft?
He was like turn of the century president.
Okay, well, all right. President Taft or Rand Paul, which one would you have sex with?
Taft, just because I'm a history buff.
Did you picture him? What did he look like when he was young?
He was one of the original bears. He was the fattest president they ever had, 300 pounds.
I'm glad he's to your liking. I know that's something I know that you like the bigger gentleman.
Yeah, you know me. Apparently he slept 13 hours a day, laziest president and fattest.
President Taft. Are you making this shit up?
No, William Taft.
William Taft.
Yeah,
and he was a
pretty sure
bear.
it's yeah.
All right. So how many other presidents from that era can you name?
Grover Cleveland. He was a bit.
Was he a bear as well?
He was a bit of a stockier gentleman.
Okay,
too.
so there's a pattern emerging here.
Yeah.
So can you name any skinny presidents that you don't find attractive?
George Bush Sr. didn't really find him attractive. Number one, not my kind of guy. Number two, I'm not gay.
Okay.
Number three, actually, you know what? Power is an aphrodisiac. Oh, I'd fuck him.
All right. What about Roosevelt? Would you fuck him?
Which one? Get him out of his wheelchair and just have a go? Fuck the polio right out of him?
Yeah.
Just warn him the Japs are coming when I'm just bending him over the Oval Office?
Yeah, Byron, yeah.
Yeah.
Show him some of your magic.
Yeah, exactly.
With extreme prejudice or lovingly?
Are we talking Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Which Roosevelt we talking?
Oh, fuck. You can have both of them if you want. Just spin away.
Just a Roosevelt threesome?
If you want.
Yeah.
Is that going to make you happy?
Oh, my God. This is what happens when 73-year-old men shoot black people.
These
conversations start.
This is what happens when you someone gives you a list of American presidents and you run through them, finding which ones look like bears, and then fantasize about them.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else is in the news?
I'm a history buff. I'm not gay, but I just like masturbating to
just like big
history.
men with lots of hair. What else is in the news?
You watched the video. You heard the end where the old guy said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I think I shot him." And the cop said, "Oh, fuck a duck." You heard that?
I didn't hear that.
Is that the weirdest reaction, the most PG reaction? Well, he said fuck, but fuck a duck?
Yeah,
that's... Fuck. Where was this? Was this in like...
This was in the car. In
what state was this in?
Oh, fuck.
Fuck a duck. Who says that?
Sounds like Florida.
This is how professional we are.
North Charleston, I believe that's Carolina.
Nice.
Carolina.
North Charleston, Carolina. Oh,
North Carolina, right?
Oh, fuck a duck.
Oh, no, that's somewhere else. I don't know what the fuck I'm
No,
talking about.
Charleston's Carolina.
Yeah, Charleston, North Carolina.
So it's quite south, but not
South
very
Carolina, I
south.
think it is.
So but the old man sounds quite polite then, because he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I think I've shot him. I meant to taser him, but I've shot him with a real bullet."
It's a very Canadian reaction.
Well, but he's.
I think this was in Canada, yeah.
He wasn't in Canada.
No, but just his reaction is very
You
Canadian.
think he was Canadian?
Yeah, well, as long as he felt sorry, then
Oh, you're
all
sorry
charges
for it?
dismissed.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, I didn't hear that. Anyway, what else you got in the news today?
But in his defense, he is old, and the guy was black.
So the next bit of news is Russia has banned memes. Now, they haven't actually banned memes, but what's happened is there's been a lawsuit where someone has successfully sued someone over making an internet meme, and that has now created the legal precedence that if you didn't like a meme about yourself, you can now sue. So that's actually happened in Russia.
So political correctness is taken over Russia now because of hurt feelings? That's
that is
pretty
quite
much it.
ironic, actually, isn't it?
By the way, memes are different. Some people don't know what memes are. For older viewers, like you might be like, they're banning mimes. That'd be funny if they banned mimes. Imagine the protests. You wouldn't even hear about them.
Well, anybody who doesn't know what a meme is by now is probably age 73 and doesn't know the difference between a taser and a handgun.
Exactly.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So it is weird that this has happened in Russia, because in Russia it's like the state bans things when they don't like it, but this is kind of like an accidental banning. It's like Matt was saying. It's like it's precedent that's caused this. It's a legal precedent that's caused this. This ban.
Yeah. So I guess you can't be too clever there. Then write memes. Like Putin on a Ritz or something like Cry Me a River.
Yeah. Or my favorite, which is You ain't fit to lick Putin's jizz off the side of his MiG-29.
That's too many letters, though.
I don't fucking care. It sounds good.
It's too many letters.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Like, what if you're just like in Canada or with North America or whatever, and then you put a meme on a Russian buddy's site?
Yeah.
Then is he going to be guilty just because your friend in a different country broke the law?
Well, I mean, you obviously didn't. It didn't originate in Russia. from that source. It originated from outside of the country. I think you would be fine.
That's the thing. Well, I think the worst punishment, I don't know what the punishment is, right? We hear it didn't really say, but I think the worst punishment should be just blocking porn sites, because then you have to use your imagination.
So what you're saying is if you create a meme, right, in Russia,
Yeah.
and they don't like it, they should be able to ban you from using porn.
No, but I was thinking that should be the worst punishment you could get. Like,
Would
it
that
should
be
be
the-
internet-related punishments.
Would that be the worst punishment you could face?
Well, pretty much. I mean, it's just
Ban-
no Facebook.
Ban-
No Facebook would be way worse punishment than no porn.
What about
Because I can use
banning-
my imagination, but I can't read bullshit about what people had for dinner. I need to read that firsthand.
What about banning you from the bendy dildo shop?
That would suck.
Or it wouldn't.
But
as
I
the
like
case
my
might be.
dildos like I like my drinks, stiff.
Really?
No.
I have this image of you sort of like
I don't
dancing
know why it
around.
always turns into me being gay. Every news article, you
Well,
just
you started.
You just spin into the
You
president. You're
started.
gay, you like bears.
I feel like we're on the cusp of
We're
something
talking
here
about
because
memes. Stick a dildo in your ass. Boom.
You
You
started,
find this,
right?
this flimsy segue into me shoving stuff up my ass, either big fat man or sticks.
Well, there is a running theme. There is a recurring theme this episode,
It is.
and I feel like it's only fair to exhaust it every
Might
avenue.
as well.
You know.
Might as well, which leads us into our next story. Obama taking Cuba off the terrorist list. That makes no sense, but I'm just trying to move into our next news story.
He's took Cuba off the terrorist list
Yeah.
and put them on the holiday destination list.
That's pretty much it. So, but that's the thing. What do you need to do to be a terrorist country? It's like, what? Socialize healthcare and education? Oh, you don't want McDonald's? You don't want Starbucks? You don't want a Burger King? Fucking terrorists.
Yeah, exactly.
Terrorists.
What? You don't want a Rothschild-run bank?
Terrorists.
You don't want GMO?
Terrorists.
Well, there you go. You need invading, buddy.
Yeah, you need invading.
That's
I'm
what you
fucking
need.
invade your body,
Or-
Bay of Pigs and shit, right?
Well, I love the accent with that. But the thing is, they tried that and it didn't work. And they're going like, fuck, we're never going to be able to invade Cuba. And then they went, hang on a minute. There's more than one way to skin a cat here. What we'll do is we'll make friends with them and then we'll just swamp them with money.
Yeah.
You know? And, you know, it's like America just fucking Cuba with its big dick.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Fuck that little island. Just jizz oil all over it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be interested in a little island like that. You like a big fat island.
Yeah.
You'd like Greenland or Australia,
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
you?
You know, I like my islands like I like my men fat and big.
What about, is it a hairy island?
Yeah.
With like too
Exactly.
much
I want a
facial
big,
hair.
hairy,
With a
fat
big
island.
belly.
Just
Like Brazil, big
Yeah.
hairy belly.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just an Albanian jizz monkey.
Jizz monkey. It's like Paraguay.
Yeah, something like
Paraguay's
that.
your like ever-flowing river of jizz, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
This is
brilliant.
actually, by the way, that me and Ivan are just making up this shit. This is actually in the article. Me liking jizz of fucking fat Brazilians.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
is
love
part
this
of the story.
podcast.
It's part of the story.
I'm loving this podcast already. It's fantastic. It's
Yeah.
got so much freedom. And everything we talk about comes back to you loving big, fat, hairy men and jizzing.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So what else have we got?
Oh, which actually, this segues into it.
Does it?
Yeah, the next story is about a man in Hunan, a Hunan playboy exposed to have 17 girlfriends as they all show up to visit him in hospital after he was in a car accident.
Oh, dear.
They all came and they all found that he'd all met them through social media, and apparently he's defrauding them for money, and it's being invested by police now.
Oh, you know how that's going to end, don't you?
Yeah.
Fucking bullet to the back of the head.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yep.
Man, it would be, it would be worse than 17 girls showing up to visit the hospitals. 17 fat, hairy gay men.
See, I wasn't even going to
Showing
go
up
there. I wasn't
to
even going
see
to bother
you.
because I thought that's too obvious.
Yeah. Well, I
That
might as well
is
just
too
I
obvious.
I know, but I just basically spoke what you were going to say anyway or thought.
Oh, really? You thought I was going to do that?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to weave that.
You were going to weave it into your clever, some sort of
No,
clever
I wasn't.
segue.
I wasn't. I was going to leave it alone. It seemed too obvious to me.
Yeah.
You know.
But but here, what's exhausting is 17 girlfriends. Like even having one girlfriend's exhausting, let alone having 17. And like, how do you? I mean, he's Chinese, so maybe he just like is very good at being efficient with the time. It's like, oh, okay, Betty Yi, 145. Okay, Susie Yi, 215. Okay, Jessica Yi, 255. Okay, 10 minutes each. Bracket. Oh, it's so timing. Timing is efficient. Oh, fuck you, and I move on. Ooh. Okay, now I'm sick. Oh shit, all at once. Ooh. Oh, trouble. Big Trouble, Little
It's
China.
a brilliant bit of racism. I love it. It's fantastic.
See, this is
you
why
don't get that on other podcasts.
No, see, this is why the liberal elite comedy circle,
don't like you.
Basically kiboshed me from performing at festivals in Canada that nobody cares about.
They're like they lift a limp wrist and go, "Don't book Byron Bertram. He's offensive."
Yeah, this is what the East Van comedy elite do.
So these fan comedy mafia don't like you, do they?
No.
You're too meaty for them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just
you're not lithe and complicated and intelligent enough.
No, I don't grow enough a homeless enough beard.
No, exactly. So anyway, how do we get there?
Anyway, we just went off on a tirade. It's either just about my failure as a comedian or
you're not a failure as a comedian.
Loves fat gay men.
Okay, listen, the rest of Canada loves you. East Vancouver doesn't appreciate you.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal. If you look at that on a massive map, one painted blue and the other one painted red, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right? So don't be too hard on yourself. Nova Scotia and Manitoba love you.
That's true.
You're the NyQuil guy.
Yeah, I'm the NyQuil guy.
You're the guy who rides around on the bed going, "Pam, pam, call my mum."
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You can't get. They're throwing knickers at you.
And that ad
on
still
stage.
gets this drunk girl in Calgary was like, "Yeah, NyQuil guy," and she grabbed me, made out with me just on that ad.
There you go. You playing that? You're going to get so much suburban Midwest pussy.
Yeah.
Just off the basis of doing that advert.
Exactly.
You're going to be able to surf that fucking wave of pussy into your retirement.
Yeah.
Into old age.
No,
you never need look at a hairy, fat gay man ever again.
No, because I could have women instead.
Yeah,
finally.
but you don't want women. This is my point.
God damn it!
You want men, but you insist on pursuing women because that's what you think you're supposed to do.
You know what's weird is I never thought I was gay until you told me that I was for the 48th time. Then I'm like, you're right. I like cock.
That's exactly what
like I just realized now that I love cock.
That's why you got two bendy dildos
You just
in
needed
your
to
bag.
tell me. You just need to tell me for the 48th time.
That's why you're banned from the bendy dildo shop.
I'm banned.
You're banned because
I kept shoplifting dildos with my asshole. Anyway.
We've done it again, Byron.
Yeah.
We've done it again. We've woven
We've managed
that
to weave an amazing tapestry to take us to this journey of me sticking shit in my ass based on news stories that are topical.
This is brilliant. Go on, what else have we got?
Oh, well, basically, let's move on to our next segment. How was your week?
Well, thankfully, I'm not banned from the bendy dildo shop, so I can still go there.
I wonder what kind of an industry that would be. Just like so specific of a dildo shop, not just a sex store, not just a dildo store, but the bendy dildo store.
Do you want me to pick you anything up? I was there last week. I didn't think of you for some strange reason. You didn't come to mind.
I didn't see anything that would tickle your fancy.
I didn't go there, and I was in there, and I thought, that'll do, and I thought, look, big bendy dildo, and I thought. Byron? Nah, he's probably got enough already.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would he need another one? No, what I did this week, I went to an event called Soapbox, which is run in East Vancouver on the Drive. And for anybody who doesn't know Soapbox, I'm sure there's many out there. Most people won't know what it is. It's basically a group that meets on a Saturday night once a month, and you get to talk about issues, any issue that you want. It could be frivolous, it could be political and serious, whatever you want. And you get 3 minutes to talk about it, and then everybody gets to sort of like discuss it or shout at you or scream at you or whatever, you know. And it can be contentious because there were political ideas being floated around. And so I went down there, and I've been going down there for like over a year now. And I was tired. I'd been working that day, and I thought, you know what, I'll just pop down. I'll go with something lighthearted. And my idea of lighthearted and you know, of a light nature is to discuss Vladimir Putin and why he's not the bad guy that everybody paints him out to be, right?
Yeah, you're pro-Putin.
I am pro-Putin, yeah, absolutely. And so I get there, and it was a bit late. It was 9:30. It's not that late, right? Only starts at 8. It's 9:30, goes on till 11. Turned up there, didn't know. Half the people there, mainly women, are pissed out their fucking heads, right? Socialists, lefties, pissed, drunk.
Yeah.
It's like being stood next to the guillotine. You know, like everybody's like knitting and like cackling through broken teeth and fucking dipping their hankies in the blood, going, kill him! And I just thought, I'll just go talk about Putin. And I started talking about Putin, and I didn't even get fucking started. And it's not even really a contention. All I was saying was, listen, Putin ain't that bad. He's not as bad as they paint him out. You know, he's no worse than Hillary Clinton. In fact, he's better than Hillary Clinton. And they were going, yeah, fucking, and they were like baying for my blood, going, how dare you say this? They were running up to the stage and waving their hands in front of me like, Destiny's Child bugaboo, going, you're fucking not saying that, right? I was going, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Let me speak. And this is what the left do, right? The left go, you can't fucking talk because we don't like what you're saying because we're going to shout you down. And this, go anywhere in the world, this is what the left do. It's their fucking MO. They just shout people down until they can't be heard. And so this was my experience on Saturday night. And I was like, wow, you know what? I didn't even get to finish. I didn't actually get to finish. There was one woman sat next to the stage near to me. And she was so drunk that she couldn't even remember what she'd said a minute before. She was just shouting at me. And I said, you're drunk. And then she started crying and had to go to the toilet.
That's always a drunk woman's defense, though. Like,
Just
if you
cry
get
and
into a
go to the
debate
toilet?
and then she cries, that means she's wrong, but she's pulling out that, because they always got that get out of jail card free.
Well, just you made me cry.
Yeah, I know. It's like two is 4. Now it's 5. No, it's 4. Let me show you. And then you look it up on Wikipedia, and then they go, and then you go, oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I'm an asshole. And then they win.
So that was my Saturday night.
Yeah.
So basically, beware, you know. And I obviously, as you can imagine, that really sort of like raised the political left in my estimation.
Yeah, hell hath no fear like a drunk socialist woman scorn.
Exactly. That's a good way of putting it. So anyway, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been a full-time hockey fan. I've just been making myself miserable over my hockey team's success.
Yeah, you
And
expect too much from them, don't you?
I do. I just sort of visualize how my hockey team, the Vancouver Canucks, are going to do in the playoffs. And they lost the first game, 30 seconds left. And I've been basically, and then I drank myself into a stupor.
Yeah.
And then basically took it all personally. And I'm going to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. You do take it personally, don't you?
Yeah.
You think, fuck, they let me down. You know, I watched that game, and you could tell that they were going to lose in the last 10 minutes. Because, you know, when there's 4 of them stood in front of the goal, milling around, and when there's the puck loose, and they all chase after it like a little gaggle of baby geese.
Yeah.
You know, there's 4 Canucks players in a little group chasing after one puck. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Your form's gone, everything. You're just wandering around waiting to get beaten now.
Yeah. Well,
And they just shat the bed, as you say.
Just to ruin my night.
See, the thing with the Canucks, not many people will appreciate this, but the thing with the Canucks is that they are a regular league season team, right? They do well over 82 games.
Yeah.
Put them in the playoffs and they're fucked.
Yeah.
Because they're not a grind out result team.
No.
They can't grind out. They couldn't grind out a result if their life depended on it.
They're too good to be successful.
Well, exactly. They are too technically good and proficient to be successful. You know, those meathead fucking orc teams that always do well in the Stanley Cup playoffs, like the
Boston and LA.
Boston Bruins,
In LA, and they're not in there, thankfully.
thugs, just thugs.
Yeah.
You know,
You need to
and
be
they
a
do
thug.
well. But I think it's a crime that they've got the two linked together. Like they should just have the league, right? And they go, all right, this is the league. You win the league. Well done. You're really good.
Yeah, we won the league in 2 years. Nobody gives a shit.
Exactly.
That's the thing about hockey. Nobody gives a shit. If you win it, it's like, hey, who cares? Wins the cup or nothing. You can't even touch the league cup. You know what they call it, the President's Trophy, because it's bad luck.
I call it President's Choice Trophy.
Yeah,
The
President's Choice Trophy.
So, you know, if that was the UK and it was football, right? They'd be
You
going,
play less than half the games, and it's massive if you win the league.
You win the league in Britain, that's the biggest thing. FA Cup, anybody could win that. It's a fucking, it's one game on the day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So, you know, 7 games, okay, fair enough. But it's 2 separate competitions, and they've gelled them together unfairly, I think. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's because the skill set that you need to win either is different. Anyway, it's too serious, this. Put a cocktail
Anyway,
on
what I
it.
was going to say is what gets me is I get all upset after they lose. And then I see a drunk girl with my jersey on, the Vancouver Canucks jersey, and I'm also upset. And then she's still like, woo, anyway, and just got on with her ditzy life. And I'm just like, how could you be happy? How could you not be beside yourself in grief, lady?
Yeah, exactly.
That this team lost.
Yeah, because you invest.
Because I invested. How come you get to get on with your life?
Well,
I'm envious of this.
She would say that you've overinvested.
Yeah.
I would
But she
say
hasn't
that
invested at all.
But she's kind of superficially invested.
Yeah.
It's like an excuse to get drunk.
It is.
And then, fuck it, that's it, it's over with.
I just want everybody else to be miserable with me.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Because misery likes company.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
that's my week.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're going to do it's our editorial time, baby. This week we have, oh God, this guy's ridiculous, cranky and intelligent and
Very
everything
funny.
in between.
He's
He is
very
very
funny
funny. Chris Gaskin, here we go.
is Chris Gaskin, and this is my editorial. The height of humanity. In 2015, we live in a day and age of the IMAX, the former Tyrannosaurus Rex. The perception is bigger is better. You look at everything that we have today, we want bigger phones, we want bigger screens, Byron wants bigger dicks. I mean, the fact of the matter is, that's what we look at as a society. The bigger the man, the better he's perceived. The smaller the man, the worse it is. I mean, the fact is to get women, you need to be tall. A study says that a small man needs $175,000 more per annum compared to a 6-foot-tall male counterpart to have the same cachet in women. Now, we look at a day and age where even if you describe a tall guy compared to a short guy, one gets, well, the short end of the stick, the other gets fucked by women. If you see a tall guy walking down the street, you describe him as power walking. If you see a small guy walking down the street, you go, ugh, he's scurrying. That's not good. It's terrible. The fact is, we have something called small man syndrome. Small man syndrome, which sounds like a disease. The disease is being ambitious. All right, you look at what small man syndrome has led to. Napoleon, Hitler. I couldn't find a good, example of that one, honestly. But, you know, they both took over Europe pretty much. That's something. I mean, the fact of the matter is when you're a woman, you want a guy who's tall, dark, and handsome, not small, dork, and ugh. Just give the short guys a chance.
Oh, by the way, for the listeners, you can't see Chris Gaskin. He's 6'7", so I don't even know what he's complaining about.
I don't know what he's complaining about. It's fucking chiseled.
Yeah.
If I had one word to describe Chris Gaskin, I would say chiseled.
We're joking. He's short and ugly.
Yeah, no one's ever said
He's a little
chiseled.
guy.
Yeah, he's got a chip on his shoulder, Chris.
He's a little guy.
Yeah.
But you know what? Little guys, ladies like little guys, right?
No.
Yeah, they do, because they move faster and
No,
they can move
lady
around.
likes little guys,
Hey?
all right? Not multiple women. Lady likes
Oh,
little guys.
lady.
And
What, a
she's
lady the dog?
considered weird.
No. Okay, so, I mean, ladies in general don't like little guys. But little guys can move around quick and do stuff.
I get, but there's no little guys there's no little guys sports. I mean, Byron's a huge hockey fan. You know, I guess there's some footy guys
horse
who are
racing.
like
Some footy guys
small,
are very little.
but it's very rare. I mean, most guys are, 5'10" and up, especially, I guess horse racing, but that's,
it could be a jockey.
that's you're there to see the
Jockey.
horse, not the fucking jockey. You know what I mean?
Bitches love jockey.
Yeah, bitches
But-
love jocks.
Yeah, but I'm not fucking dogs here, all right? Let's call it what it is. I mean, there's no, I would love to compete in, the world, hide and seek games or whatever, but there isn't that.
Okay, all right, let's look at it this way, right?
What about
Small
ninjas? Tiny.
All right,
Not
small
necessarily.
guys have to try harder, right? Makes them
Yes.
more ambitious, makes them more successful.
But then it's considered small man syndrome.
Well, it's okay, it doesn't matter, right? You're Bernie Eccleston, chief of Formula One. You're Dudley Moore. You have to try harder. Everybody likes a little funny guy. Don't fuck with me. I know this. Girls like little funny guys.
Not
It's
necessarily.
easier to be funny if you're small. Try being tall and big and being funny. It's not as easy.
Try being devastatingly handsome like me. I mean, I'm the the overdog, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's
I mean,
just rooting against me because I look at him. He's gorgeous and he has everything for him.
Do you know
Yeah,
what?
but then you have the women that just laugh because you're gorgeous, and it
Yeah.
has nothing to do with what the fuck you say.
Well,
And
thank
then
you
you're
for
just
agreeing. I don't think
No,
I'm
I wasn't
gorgeous.
talking about you. I was talking about gorgeous guys.
Fuck you. You don't think I'm gorgeous?
No, you
Let's
fat
bring it
piece
back
of
to
shit.
me.
Actually, Byron, for comedy, you are actually quite good looking.
Yeah,
Because it's
I'm
not a
good-looking for
very
ugly,
good
yeah.
looking sport.
No.
All right. So, anyway.
But back to Chris.
Back
I
to
mean,
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's talk about the real charity case here.
Yeah.
The real charity case. It's a nice day. But I mean, it's I tend to be aggressive in my comedy. I'm not actually an angry person, but the number of times Byron has come up to me at shows and be like, dude, you look so angry. And it's
Yeah.
you have to understand that as a short guy, I kind of have to, because if I look upwards at another guy, not with an angry face, it just looks like I'm in love with him. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, you don't want to look like you're in love with him.
No.
You may as well look like you're angry with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Little guys are dangerous. You got to be careful of them.
No, well, he's the one with dildos in his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Fair enough.
He
No,
can't
you're
be
right.
the bear.
Nice one.
I
I'm glad
sit
you
on
brought
it
that
the
back
entire
round.
episode.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
painful.
Let's bring in the bears, Chris. Bring in the bears. You know.
But you should just go to Japan.
Why?
You'll be fine.
Why? They're not tiny there.
Yeah.
They're not that fucking. They're not. It's not like they're
No, but you're
like
white.
4 foot.
No, I'd have to go to like Chile or like
Yeah.
some South American country where
Yeah.
the average height there is like
Plus, women in South
5'1",
America are,
and then I'm like average height,
women there in South America are gorgeous too.
and they fuck.
Yeah.
They fuck.
That's what we should do. Go to Chile.
Yeah.
Actually, let's
Well,
all
I
just go
think
to
you
Chile.
know what I think this whole thing is a bit. I don't know. You know, it's a very Catholic country. Those countries are very Catholic. They're very conservative.
Then what you do is you just go to Brazil. Like half the population has toxoplasmosis, so those women fuck. They fuck.
Half the population is what?
Has toxoplasmosis.
What's that?
It's like a virus type thing.
So what? It makes them want to fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
It basically scrambles like your pleasure and your fear centers.
Right.
It's something that can only reproduce in a cat's stomach.
Right, and they've got it in Brazil. Women in
Yes.
Brazil have got it.
A lot of people in Brazil have it.
That's actually, you know
they
what?
estimate that like 50% of the population. That's
Now
what
you
makes the
say
males
that.
so average. The males they're so aggressive,
Right.
and the females so like sexually.
Now you say that. That makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense. I know a few Brazilians, and they're quite immature.
We got to go to these.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, countries with diseases where they have to hump are the best.
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, countries where I'm average height. That's pretty
Yeah.
nice. Too.
Go to Chile, you'll get diseased and fucked.
What about a country where a lot of the male population looks like American presidents from the 19th century?
That's true.
Well, that's America.
That'd be America.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Okay.
Well, anyway, Chris, I hope you get fucked soon.
Yeah.
Because you're.
When was the last time you got fucked, Chris?
Last night.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
See, so you doing comedy? You got fucked last night?
Yeah.
Not
Was
for
it, was,
comedy.
it, was it a man?
Crimea River.
Crimea River. So you got fucked by a lady last night because of comedy?
No, not because of comedy.
Well, you did a show last night, no?
No.
Okay, so you were just at home and a lady came in and fucked you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Like normal life?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's great.
I'm working on things.
Fantastic. I sound like I'm being, I don't know, unnecessarily pitiful. I don't want to
Well,
sound
this
like that.
editorial's bullshit. Then you know, it's like you complaining about you can't
Yeah,
pay
you
your
didn't
rent,
have
and then
sex.
you're driving off in your Lamborghini.
Yeah, you didn't have sex last night.
I didn't have
did you?
sex last night, and I'm huge and gorgeous.
Well, you're like a
Huge.
I'm just fat and ugly.
you're like
Gorge
a,
full,
like a
I'd say.
chicken ball, like a chicken ball, and
Just
a
a few
couple
inches taller than
of
Chris.
lollipop
Anyway,
sticks.
No, you're not. You're like fucking almost 6 feet.
no, I'm like 6'1".
Yeah. So
No, you're not 6'1".
I know I don't look like I'm 6'1".
No, you're not. You know, everybody always exaggerates their height.
I'm
Look,
6
this is
foot
the
and a
other
half.
thing.
I don't exaggerate
No,
my
no,
height.
this is the other thing, Chris. Everybody, average guys, always exaggerate their height. Even tall guys exaggerate their heights. It's a terrible thing.
I'm
that
6
they
foot
do.
and a half.
no, I'm like legitimately 5'2". I don't exaggerate my height,
You know who
except
else was-
online. Like when I'm online dating, I exaggerate it.
What, down?
Up.
By how much?
I say I'm 6 feet.
You do not?
Yeah.
Because she's going to be disappointed and call you a liar when she sees you.
Yeah, well, she's going to be disappointed and call me a liar when she finds out who I am anyway, so what's the difference?
Well, yeah,
Well,
I mean,
here's
because
something I'm not exaggerating. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm actually my penis is only 3 inches, but
what?
some girls like it that wide. Boom, hey.
Okay. That was a serious thing, that,
Yeah.
Byron.
I got a really big dick.
I doubt that, but anyway.
Yeah, it's average. I'm a grower, not a shower. When my penis is flaccid, it's as tall as Chris Gaskin. And it's grumpy.
That's a beautiful image.
It's grumpy as hell.
It's grumpy.
Grumpy
Most
little
people didn't
cock.
know I am Byron's penis. That's,
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Detractable.
There's a sitcom there somewhere. Byron's penis.
I
Chris
think
Gaskin.
that's an HBO sitcom for sure. That's not ABC.
The Byron's mind, Byron's neurotic, crazy mind, and you're his penis, angry penis.
We should get a hold of Chuck
Oh,
Lorre.
this would be
Well,
great.
for
It's fucking great.
Well, for a short guy, this sure is a long segment.
Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? All right, we better wrap this up. Thanks
Well,
so
anyway,
much,
thanks,
Chris.
nice, Chris.
It's
That
been
was
a pleasure.
That's great. I'm sorry you got laid last night, you short fuck.
I'm happy I got laid last night.
All right,
too.
excellent.
Fucking next time you're gonna have to pay me more. Cause I'm gay. No, I'm not.
Right.
Anyway.
No, you're doing it. Go on.
Speaking of nothing. Anyway, we're going to move on to our next subject, and that, of course, is not a subject. Our next segment: street jokes. Street jokes.
Street jokes. Street jokes. Street jokes. Street jokes. I fucking love doing this. It's stupid.
That's
but I love
the
it.
ticket.
Go on.
All right, this street joke. Actually, we have a new guest in our show.
Think before you talk, Byron.
Yeah, you're right. Use your words. Use your words. I like purple. We have a new contributor to the show. Her name is Pyra, and she is going to do an editorial next week, but she's going to be here with a street joke. Nice to meet you, Pyra. Welcome to the Dry Shave Show.
Thanks, guys. Nice to meet you guys as well. Okay, so a couple nuns were going on an errand from the convent, and they had to pass through kind of a crappy part of town. Come by an alleyway, and this group of guys jumps out from the dark, grabs and drags them in, violently, brutally rapes both of them. And afterwards, as they're sort of shaking and walking away, the one younger nun says to the other, Sister Maria, what's Mother Superior going to say when she finds out we were raped twice on this journey? And the other nun says, you mean twice? Well, we're coming back the same way, aren't we?
Dirty little nun horse.
Oh, you love it, don't you, Byron?
Yeah.
Hey?
That's good.
That's good. Have you got a street joke for us, Byron?
Oh, my God. Yeah. I guess I have a street joke for you. Yeah. Oh, my God.
You're not going to tell it, is there?
What's black and blue and doesn't like sex? The 13-year-old Vietnamese boy in the trunk of my car. Boom. Hey-o.
That's nice
Too
and
soon?
short, that, Byron.
Too
nice
soon.
And short. Why, was there a story about that or something?
No. It's my pastor told me that.
Too soon? Okay, Chris Gaskin,
Chris
street
Gaskin's
joke.
got a street joke. Bring it on.
As I kick the fucking microphone like a clumsy idiot. That's not the street joke, Matt. Quit laughing. All right, this guy's driving through rural Alabama. He's passing a farm. He looks out in the farm, and there's a guy in the farm fucking a donkey. So he pulls into the farmhouse, walks up to the door, knocks on the door. This kid answers, and he goes, "Son, do you have like a farmhand or someone that works around here?" The kid goes, "No," and he goes, "Well, who all lives here?" And the kid goes, "Oh, it's just me and my father." And he goes, "Was your father in the house?" And the kid goes, "No." And he goes, "Well, I hate to tell you this, but your dad is out in the back, and he's fucking a donkey." And the kid goes, "Oh, he always does that."
Strong family values.
So we had another joke sent in by a listener. This one was sent in by Daniel M. This one is actually credited to Gilbert Gottfried. So he had a story. I wish I could do the Gilbert Gottfried.
Just get Chris Gaskin to talk.
Yeah. So a man is walking along the beach, and as he's walking, he sees a girl laying on a blanket on the beach. She has no arms and no legs, and she's crying. And he walks up to her and goes, why are you crying, miss? And she goes, I've never been hugged. I've never felt the warm touch of human kindness. And so he reaches down and he gives her a hug. And he puts her down and goes to walk away, and she starts crying again. He goes, "Well, why are you crying again?" She goes, I've never been kissed. No one has ever touched me and passionately and kissed me, and I really need to feel it." So he reaches down and he gives her a big sloppy kiss. And then he goes to walk away, and again she goes, and she starts crying again. And he goes, "Why are you crying again?" And she goes, I've never been fucked. I've never been fucked in my entire life. And I just wish I could feel what that would be like. So he reaches down, picks her up, and throws her in the ocean. She goes, "Well, you're fucked now."
Yeah, limbless bitch.
Thank you for sending that in to us, Daniel. And thank you to Gilbert Gottfried for, I'm assuming it's his joke or that he's telling when he's heard. Give credit where it's due. All right, so we're going to move on to our happy endings.
Happy endings. Who does our happy endings?
I believe his name is Narj.
Oh, Narj Singh.
Yeah, Narj Singh, baby.
All right, this is Narj Singh, and this is your happy ending. I got myself talked into attending a free yoga class the other day. It's Vancouver. It's quite popular around here. So, not surprisingly, I was the only Indian person there, which, of course, made me strive for superhuman plastic man extra flexibility so as to really represent for my people. But my beer gut got in the way. And then there was the yoga teacher himself. He showed up and he goes, "Oh, hi, namaste. My name is Bhakti Ananda Keenan. Breathe in. To those of you who want Sanskrit names at the end of class, I want you to know that I am authorized to give you a Sanskrit name. See me after class. All I need is your current name and birth date. Breathe out." Every time somebody asks me for my real name and my birth date, it makes me put my hand on my wallet. It's a fucking crook. So I was angry and I went home and I wrote a numbered list because I'm Indian and we love numbers. Of course, the yoga teacher probably loves numbers more than I do now, but here is the first thing. Why do you even want a Sanskrit name, first of all? I mean, why do you want it so bad? Does it make you more flexible? Is it truer to your inner Indian soul? Do you want it bad enough to put on that shit on your license? Would you use that ancient brown name to apply for a job? I mean, I'm Indian and I don't even have a Sanskrit name. And secondly, if anybody wants a Sanskrit name, they can give it to themselves, Mr. Yoga Master Ji. You don't need authorization or certification. It's not like it's a law degree or a black belt. Sean Coombs made his name Puff Daddy, and then Puff Daddy made his name into P. Diddy because he finally found out that Puff Daddy is gay slang for a rich, chubby, middle-aged man who likes blowing teen boys, and no reciprocation is necessary. And number 3, Indians are spiritual like... India is like a spiritual Walmart. Everybody's a bloody yogi and a guru. I mean, the best way to get rich in India is to give yourself a long, complicated Sanskrit name and make up an appropriate little backstory of penance and suffering and some magic and dance shows, and you are in business. So, sorry to disappoint you. I know you were genuinely looking forward to discovering yourself in our otherworldly, exotic culture, but you can't discover nothing except beggars on the road, and you can't even hide because you're white, and us Hindus are a bunch of con artists and crooks, and we like white people money. Now, being Indian also means you are stretching all the time, not just in yoga. You're always trying to stretch the truth, because Indians rather live a lie than face the truth. I mean, I know tons of people who are in all reality, they're divorced, but they keep living together because, they're trying to save face and family honor and blah, blah, blah. And if there's 3 words that you can describe Indian culture is sex, lies, and saving face. That's what Indian culture is all about, Mr. Yoga Master. And being Indian also means you are always trying to stretch your politeness and being diplomatic when people go, "Oh, you're Indian, Kama Sutra. Oh, Indian, butter chicken, tandoori chicken." I don't go up to a German and say, "Oh, you're German, sauerkraut." And I hate sauerkraut. And I'm not the only one who hates sauerkraut. This is a true story. When I was working in the oil fields, in northern Canada, a bear broke into our camp and ate everything in the pantry. Everything was smashed and licked clean. The cans of tomato sauce and jalapeno peppers, everything. Except the only thing left behind was 2 cans of sauerkraut. Even the bear doesn't like sauerkraut. So, and then he started going off about vegetarianism, and he smelled more like bacon than a volunteer, trigger-happy police officer, and that's when I quit class. So now, my morning health and fitness routine is a mixture of aerobics, isotonics, isometrics, and a bit of yoga. I diligently exercise every muscle in my body and focusing my mental faculties. Although to the casual, untrained observer, I appear to merely lift a coffee cup and light up a cigarette. And that is why, and chicken. Here's a chicken recipe. I didn't know how to segue into that one, but chicken is good, coffee is good, cigarettes are good. So we're gonna have a marinated chicken recipe with coffee. It was very easy. Cut chicken into pieces, or you can just do the yoga thing, just snap them, back, stretch the chicken legs as back as you can until it snap off the damn body. And marinate it with a mixture in a blender. Put some orange juice, some instant coffee if you've got it, ginger, garlic, onion, green pepper, some cilantro, and some fresh mint. Blend it all up, and then soak your chicken in there overnight, preferably, and it's ready for barbecue season. This is Narj Singh, and that's your happy ending. Thank you.
Thank you, Narj.
Yeah, it's amazing that ability that Narj has to bring everything back round to chicken, like your ability to bring everything round to sort of like chubby, hairy men's bellies.
I like his recipe. It's like, caffeine and salmonella. It's good.
All right. Well,
anyway,
this has been a great episode. I've really enjoyed this.
It's been unorthodox. It's been a crazy episode. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for listening. Please give us a subscribe, share, and if you like the podcast, do give us a favorable rating on iTunes or whatever you download podcasts with. Send us joke or hate mail if you want at thedryshaveshow@gmail.com. I'm Byron Bertram.
I'm Byron Penaluna.
Thank you very much, and good night.
Good night.
All right. I gotta get going.
Why? Where are you going?
I'm watching the last period of the...
Now, did you write and 8 times in a row?
All right.
Also, I don't know what Sanskrit is, but I prefer my name in